Okay, I'm Patricia Smith, and retired school teacher. I taught school for 23 years, and Bella's going to take a picture of some of the stuff that we did while I was teaching. And we are so happy that Bella's here with us this summer. She's been here for 6 weeks, and we have enjoyed, she's doing a project about the farm, and we have enjoyed so much showing her around and digging into stuff, and so we're glad she's here. I've put out a lot of the school stuff that I had here that I saved over the years, and I've just got it all down here in the pool room, and Bella's going to take some of the pictures, and we'll just walk around, I guess, from wall to wall. Is that okay? Okay. This is shirts we made on play day. Every year we had a play day, and we decided, my class, to make shirts of bunnies, and we did these in the classroom before play day. And here's a few pictures of before. This is actually a couple pictures of play day. And that's on the monkey bars before we left to go to play day. And this was a Christmas party that the mothers made aprons, and we decorated them at the party, and we played other games. And each year I gave them a stuffed bunny with a little heart on it that said, "You're very special," and that's a picture of them holding their bunnies. And here's some of the hats that we made. We always made hats for special occasions, and that's some of the hats we made. And they earned gold medals if they did accomplish certain things during the year. Well, they got an actual gold medal, and actually all of them got it, so that was good. And these are some of the gifts that were given to me over the years. And here, this is full of gifts, mostly gifts, teacher things and gifts that were given to me over the years.
What about this book?
It's Who's Who in American Teachers, and I was honored to be in that book. And also I have a 6-foot Christmas tree that's full of just ornaments that the first graders gave me over the years. And this is when I retired. I was given a gift. This is a school I taught at, Millersville School, and that was done by a person that lived in Millersville. And this was my last class I taught, and they gave me a t-shirt with that on it. And these are all the retirement cards and good wishes that I received. And they gave me a pillow so I could finally sleep. And when I retired, this was, oh, go ahead. This was what I sent to all my first graders.
That you ever had?
Well, the last year. This is a picture that Grandma Elaine gave to me when she made it for me when she was probably in her, I don't know, 70s, when she was older. She made that and gave it to me. Okay, and this is just some of the art activities that we did in the classroom on this table. I saved some of them over the years. Now I'll walk over here and tell you about this. This is on Fun, we call it Fun Day Friday. I had about, I don't know, 6 or 7 of these tubs full of different, some of them had building blocks or just different stuff. And these are some that I just saved over the years. And on Fun Day Friday, if they worked hard all week, then the last hour of the day, we got the tubs out. We broke up into little groups and they got to explore and play with the things that were in the tub.
What's his bag up here?
Okay, that's a what's it bag. I would put something in there and I'd give them clues and they had to try to guess what was in it, or they may be able to stick their hand in there and feel of it and try to guess what was in it, and then the person that guessed it got a prize. We do that regularly. And this is something I had in my classroom that Bugs Bunny's Carrot Patch. The kids saved carrots, and if they got 10 carrots, they got to trade them in for something out of the goodie basket, and the goodie basket was always full of candy. And they'd get a carrot if they did something special, or if they did a good grade on something, or if they wrote their numbers to 100 during their free time, I'd give them a carrot, or just different things during the day. If they earned a carrot, then they could save them. And when I wanted their attention, I'd hold this up and they knew what to do. Quiet, listen, eyes on me, face front, hands clear. This was a little thing that we used so they could learn how to count by 5s or 10s. And when he'd pop up, they had to count like 5, 10, 15, 20. This is a birthday cake. Every month we celebrate the birthdays for the ones that had a birthday in that month. And the ones who had the birthday got to make the cupcakes. Here's the picture, yeah. They got to crack the egg and do all the cooking and baking and stirring it up. And then at the end of the day, we'd light the candle, sing happy birthday to him. And these are just things I had sitting in my classroom. This is Scoop Up the Facts. We memorized the math facts, and they learned their ones. They got a scoop on their cone, and then they got the 2s. And when they got it completely full, they got to eat a real ice cream cone in the classroom. And they worked on, that's how they worked to learn their math facts. Let's see, want to walk over here? These are just some activities that we did. This is a little book that's got a lot of pages in it, all about me, all the different things about a person. And the boys made that one, the girls made that one. And this is Frog.
He's sad in that one.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't know it though. Frog and Toad. That was a book they liked. And here they are doing their Frog and Toad.
So did you take all these pictures because you knew it was your last year?
Some of them I took are, I don't know really how. Sometimes parents would send pictures when they were there and send them to me, give them to me. But I did take some of them. And this was a friendship bag that they got to sit on the floor and put different items in the bag that would mean something, like the road map is to remind you that friendship is the way to happiness. The ring is to remind you that friends are like jewels, precious and valuable, and just different things that they put in their friendship bag. And we studied about trees and leaves, and that's just some of the activities that we did on that. Okay. Okay, you want to go on that side. Okay, these are just some of the units that we did throughout the year. We did one on ducks, learned about ducks. And we did the Arctic adventure, learning about a polar bear. And here you can see, if you focus in on this, you can see some of the things we did with that. This was our flashlight because it was dark up there. This was our snow goggles. And these are bear facts that we had to learn and put in the back of the bear.
And you said you took them to the gym?
We went down to the gym and we got paper plates, and that was our skates because it was icy down there. And we skated across the floor with paper plates. And then when we got there, we had to turn our flashlights on, and we saw this big polar bear on the wall that I had, of course, put up there.
And you made that bear?
Yes, I did. And that's The Very Hungry Caterpillar. That's a story that the kids always liked, kind of an activity. We each made a book. I don't have it here, but put this on your hand, and that was a caterpillar. And as the story goes, he ate through an apple, and then he'd eat through the apple and eat through the rest of the food. Johnny Appleseed Day was the day that we spent the whole day doing different activities about apples and learning about the apple stuff. And I think the parents came that day. And then we made a book. We made a lot of books. And we learned about snakes. This was our unit on snakes. And some kid, this is a snake hide that some kid brought to the classroom. And this is just a snake skin and different snakes. Facts about snakes. And they made their own snake. This is pasta that we painted black and then put it on a pipe cleaner. And they made their own snake. And we played different games and made a book, Snake Chase, Goodness Gracious, Snakes Alive. And there's some of the activities down there that we did. Did you get those pictures? Okay. This was a book we made about our families. Kind of a foldy book. And we learned how to write super sentences. We learned about verbs and nouns and adjectives. And we made these 3 books, Write It Right. I'd put a sentence on the chalkboard, and they had to write it in their book and decide what letters need to be capital or lowercase letters. And the same with this. And if the sentence didn't make sense, they had to correct the sentence, probably put the words in the right order. And this is, they need to know if the sentence needed a period or a question mark. That's how we learned to write sentences. Here's a picture of that. And the pictures at the bottom was about sequencing. We made a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and we had to decide what to do first. First get the bread, next spread the peanut butter, then get jelly. Last, put it on the other side of bread and eat. And then here's a picture of them eating. We were always making books for some reason. And we made these binoculars out of toilet paper rolls, and we put these on and act like we're go looking for stuff through our binoculars. And we took a nature walk with our binoculars, see what we could find. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. Oops. Here are some of the books that we made, and I just kind of spread them out there. We didn't make all these the last year, but just different years. Each person usually do one page in the book, and then it was like a class book. Okay, and then when we had our unit on weather, we did a book on clouds and January weather, and then I made a TV out of a box that I put on my desk, and each day a person would get the weather from home and bring it, and then give the weather forecast on TV. Okay, and here, that's Dr. Seuss, and here we ate green eggs, the story Green Eggs and Ham, and there we're making green eggs and eating them. And this was after we've been in school 100 days. That day we spent the whole day of just celebrating 100 days of school. This was a headband we made, and this was our book that we filled out. We had a snack every 100 minutes, and just different things we did with the number 100. And these are some more books that we made. I just kind of piled them up there. And we put these books in our library, and the kids would look at them over and over. And this was, we were studying dinosaurs, and we made two giant dinosaurs. Doug shaped them up with chicken wire, and here we are. We had to get the horse trailer out to get him to school, and then I put the first layer of paper mache on at home, and then when we got to school, they finished putting paper mache, and they painted them, and then we had them in the classroom all year. And then we made the front page of the Southeast Missourian. The principal, I think, had told the Missourian to come out and take a picture, and they came out and took a picture of them and interviewed the kids. And this is, we made a log house. We got a big refrigerator box and turned it into a log house. And then on Thanksgiving Day, we made a teepee, and then we dressed up like pilgrims and Indians, and we learned that the kids didn't get to sit down when they were eating. So here they are standing up. We ate our food, our feast, standing up. And then this is, they earned feathers we made an Indian headdress, and every time they did something really good or made a good grade on something or something special, they'd earn a feather to go on their headdress, and then we make the headdress all around their head and then down the back. And Bella?
Your sweater.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite sweaters. I put it on that I always wore, and I don't know what I'll do with it. Give it to somebody, one of my grandkids, I guess. I don't know.
Did you like being a teacher?
I did like it. I taught for 23 years, and I enjoyed every day, but it was good to retire too. But I did enjoy it very much.
What was your favorite thing about it?
Just seeing the progress of the kids and how excited they'd get for learning.
All right. Well, see you later.
Okay, bye, Bella. Love you.
Love you.